Ban BCL attack, NCP's rally in Gopalganj, curfew imposed. July Martyrs Day today, Abu Said, the icon of July Revolution. EC removes both symbol from the website. Those were the headlines. Good evening, viewers. I'm Nafisa Nawal with English Bulletin. Sporadic incident of clashes taking place between police and band outfit Chhatra League's men in Gopalganj, centering NCP's rally. NCP's central leaders left Gopalganj with the help of army. Curfew has also been imposed in Gopalganj from 8 p.m. today up to 6 p.m. Thursday. 3 people were reported to be killed in the clash. After vandalizing stage of NCP on Wednesday morning, Chhatra League men launched second attack when leaders of NCP finished addressing the rally. Later, the Chhatra League men torched the stage of NCP's rally. Whole Gopalganj town turned into a battlefield as Chhatra League men got engaged into clashes with the law enforcement. Police used sound grenade and tear gas to disperse the Chhatra League people. Several cocktails were exploded at the time. Army and BGB troopers were also deployed. Many people sustained injuries, including journalists. Section 144 was imposed. The interim government has issued a statement terming the attack on NCP's rally as a violation of fundamental rights. In a statement on Wednesday afternoon, Chief Advisor's press wing said such attack on the peaceful rally of young citizens marking 1 year of July Revolution is a shameful incident. Activists of band Awami League and Chhatra League are responsible for such attacks. They will be brought to book. Cohorts of Awami League have made desperate attempts to put the interim government into an awkward situation, taking advantage of the worsening law and order. BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir made the remark over attacks centering NCP's rally in Gopalganj. Condemning the violence in Gopalganj, Mirza Fakhrul said the miscreants are trying to create anarchy in the country once again after the ouster of Awami autocratic regime. He also condemned the attack on the vehicles of UNO law enforcement and their vehicles and incidents of setting fire in different places, including vehicles. Attack on Hasnat Sarji's an attack on 18 crore people of the country. Leaders of Islamic made the remark after conducting public relations at the northern gate of Baitul Mukarram on Wednesday on the occasion of party's July 19 rally. Condemning the incident, Secretary General of Jamaat Professor Mia Ghulam Parwar said cohorts of the fascists still exist. Attack on NCP's rally in Gopalganj proves that. Assad embraced martyrdom in 1969, Nur Hussain in 1987 and Abu Said in 2024 mass uprising. These deaths created new chapters in the history of Bangladesh. The death that ignited fire into anti-quota movement and turned it into anti-government movement is none other than Abu Said. That is why the graffiti of Abu Said standing fearless, extending his two hands in front of the raging gun is a symbol of realizing rights. On this date in 2024, Abu Said, a student of Begum Rokeya University in Rangpur, was shot dead by police as he was standing in front of the guns to protest torture of police to suppress anti-discrimination students movement. ATN News pays glowing tribute to all martyrs of mass uprising of 24 on July Martyrs Day. Nation is recalling the July Martyrs with heartfelt homage on the National Mourning Day. Earlier, the government declared 16th July as the Martyrs Day, commemorating martyrdom day of Abu Said in Rangpur in 2024. A gadget issued by the Cabinet Division on Tuesday said the incoming interim government has also decided to observe July Martyrs Day as National Mourning Day. National flag in all government, semi-government and autonomous organizations and missions of Bangladesh abroad was kept half-mast. Special prayers took place at all worship places seeking divine blessings for the departed souls of the martyrs. Both symbol of Army League has been removed from the website of the Election Commission. However, EC is not Xing the both symbol from its list. Talking to the media on Wednesday afternoon, Election Commissioner Abdur Rahmel Masood said electoral symbol never gets banned. Even if the party gets disbanded, EC will preserve the symbol and allocate it to some other party. Both symbol was there in the amended symbol list of EC that was sent to Law Ministry for vetting. If the ministry wants to remove both symbol from that list, it will have to get EC nod. EC suspended registration and symbol of Army League on May 12. Now a short break, we will be back soon with Israel pound Gaza amid famine alarm. Pakistan team arrives in Dhaka to play T20 series. Welcome back. You're watching ATN News. This is English Bulletin. Bangladesh has no idea about formation of SSA alliance comprising Bangladesh, China and Pakistan, claimed by the Pakistani media. Foreign Affairs Advisor Mohammad Tawhid Hussain made the disclosure at a briefing at the Foreign Service Academy on Wednesday afternoon. He said Bangladesh is not joining any meeting in Islamabad. Now, news around the world. Israeli lethal strikes continuing to torn Gaza, with killing at least 61 Palestinians since the past 24 hours. Of those, at least 28 seekers killed near the US-Israel-backed GHF aid distribution site since early hours of Wednesday. Israeli bloodshed of deadly strikes continuing across the enclave despite of global humanitarian calls. 23 killed in Shati refugee camp and 20 others killed near GHF sites described by UN as death traps. UN more said at least 875 aid seekers have been killed since GHF began operations in Gaza on May 27, while UNRWA said 1 in 10 children screened in its clinics in Gaza are malnourished as Israel's siege of the enclave triggers a man-made starvation crisis. Amid this, leaders and delegates from 30 countries are meeting in Colombia's capital, Bogota, to discuss how to stop Israel's assault on Gaza and its illegal occupation of Palestinian territory. Israeli airstrikes have killed at least 12 people, including 5 Hezbollah fighters in eastern Lebanon. Lebanese state media reports said the strikes targeted areas in the Bekaa Valley, including a Syrian refugee camp. Governor of Bekaa region, Bashir Khobor, said 7 of the dead were Syrian nationals, 8 others were wounded as Israeli airstrikes hit the Wadi Farah area in the northern Bekaa Valley, including a camp for displaced Syrians. Israeli military said its airstrikes targeted training camps used by elite Hezbollah fighters and warehouses the group used to store weapons. Defense Minister Israel Katz said the strikes sent clear message to Hezbollah to warn the group, which planning to rebuild capability to raid Israel through the elite Radwan force. US President Donald Trump announced new trade deal with Indonesia, confirming that tariffs on Indonesian goods entering the US would be set at 19%, down from the previously threatened 32%, while US exports to Indonesia will face no tariffs or trade barriers. The agreement disclosed via Trump's Truth Social platform and later confirmed to the reporters under the deal, which was finalized after Trump spoke with Indonesian President Prabowo Subianto. Goods that have been transshipped to avoid higher duties will face steeper levies. Trump wrote, as part of the agreement, Indonesia has committed to purchase $15 billion in US energy, 4.5 billion in American agricultural products, and 50 Boeing jets, mostly wide bodies 777 jets. However, the timeline for this transaction, as well as when the tariffs will take effect, remain unclear. Viewers, we will take a short break. Stay with us. Welcome back. You're watching English Bulletin, now sports news. Pakistan cricket team has arrived Dhaka for a 3-match T20 series against Bangladesh. The first group of players, led by Salman Ali Agha, landed at Hazrat Shahjal International Airport at 8:50 a.m. Pakistan is coming with a bang for this series outside of the FTP, even though they defeated Bangladesh 3-0 at home last May. They are not unaware of the challenges they will face in Mirpur. Hence, they have held a 1-week conditioning camp in Karachi and also have prepared by making a slow wicket that supports spin under the floodlights. Meanwhile, Bangladesh side is going through a bad time. Their series deciding third match is in Colombo today. Litton's team then set to return home in 2-phase Thursday. Viewers, we now take you live to Bangladesh, Sri Lanka third and final T20.
Making a comeback. Here's an opportunity to seal that number 4 position, because Sri Lanka have been struggling to strengthen that middle order.
Before ending the bulletin, top stories once again. Ban BCL attack, NCP's rally in Gopalganj, curfew imposed. July Martyrs Day today, Abu Said, the icon of July Revolution. EC removes both symbol from the website. Israel pound Gaza amid famine alarm. Pakistan team arrives in Dhaka to play T20 series. That's all from the newsroom for the moment. Thank you for being with us.